Hello friends, welcome to Intuites.
Let's begin the class.
Are you able to see my screen? Am I audible properly? Everybody?
Yes. Yes, Amit.
Yeah. So we are discussing about the drop, right? So any questions up to here? Do you have any questions? No questions. Okay. Okay. If you understand that, let me then DF here. This is my data. So anyway, so from here, suppose somebody asks you one question that I want to drop the first 5 rows from the data frame. How you will do? Am I loud and clear?
Yes, Amit.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are. Yes, Amit.
Okay. I'm asking a question that I want to drop the first 5 rows from my data frame. And you can put in place equals to true as well if you want to do that. Okay. Run this. You will just tell it I'm not executing. You can execute it yourself. You can use the range function. So range 5 means to generate 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This much index, right? And I can just x is equals to 0 means what? What do you mean by x is equals to 0?
Row value.
So I'm considering the row now. So how many rows it will delete? The index which is generated by the range will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will just drop. So this is the way you can create your I can delete the first 5 rows of data. Okay? Alright. That's fine. Okay. Now let me copy this to statement and let me create a file. So let me open up another file. This CSV file again. This one I want to handle. Now let's try to handle identifying the duplicate records, deleting as well. Identifying and deleting duplicate records. Okay, so suppose I have a very basic file I have. So I have a duplicate file here I have created. This is a CSV file and which contain the product and the price. And here I have given 3 products with the same price, so it is duplicated. P2, P3 are different. So let's try to load this file into my data frame and then see what is the problem. Okay, and how we can handle duplicate.csv. Okay, and let's start run this. Let's see. I'm getting this P1, 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 everything is P1 only. Okay, so first thing. Now, can you be more interactive? Can you guys please like speak up at least whenever I'm asking something? Possible?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me if I say df dot shape, what I will get?
It's number of rows and columns.
Error. See the error and tell me what exactly is happening. Anyway, that's your choice, guys. I can't. It's like I'm working on like I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, that's fine. So we can find a method called df.duplicated. Okay. So if you click on that, then what will happen is it returns true wherever there is duplicate. So if you see here, let's run this and see the data. So if you see here, I have a product and I have a price. P1, P1, 3 times it is there. So it is like uh, it is giving me the false, okay, the first row, the next two rows are coming true. So like that is happening. So let me just slightly change the file. It's not making sense. 1 second. So I'm going to the change the price. I'll duplicate the product, but here I will give a different price. Okay. So let me run this now. Close this and run this. So run this now. Yeah. If you see here, now I have two products with the same price and the product is changing. Sorry, product is repeating, but the price is. So here what happened when you click on the next output, this output from your duplicated method. So here what happened is, so it will returns true from second row. Second row means in this case, these two are duplicated, right? P112 and P112. But if you see the first row, it's saying it's false. It is saying they're not duplicated. And for the second row, it finds that it is duplicated. It's giving me true. So the duplicated method always gives the second row, returns the second row as the duplicated row. Okay. So this is the first method. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, even we can give something else also. So now this duplicated method is scanning your whole data frame completely. But instead of that, we can provide what are the columns. Like suppose you want to find the duplicates for the product and to see the product duplicates. Now it is combination of that product and price, everything. But if you say subset equals to product, this is the column. So if you give like this, subset equals to product, then the duplicated method will work for the product column. Okay, it will just look for the product here. Okay, so if you see this is a false, then true, true, false, whatever. But now the data is considering for your product table only. Okay, so you can specify more specific on this one also. All right, and even there is a function called df dot drop duplicates. Okay, if you click on this dot drop duplicates, then it will just drop your. Let's try to drop that. Okay, let's see what is happening. I can explain you that. So this is the method to drop the duplicates data on your data frame. Okay. Now after that, let's then df just printing up. So let's run this. So is it deleting? Is it deleting?
Yes.
No, it is not here.
Okay. What I need to do for it?
Okay.
You have to give in place.
In place. Okay. Like this. That's it.
Okay. So,
Okay. Which row got deleted?
Second row first.
second. First will be the unique. That's the
Index,
first
yeah.
record is a valid record. Second record is a duplicate, right?
Yeah. So it
First
is
is the
deleting
valid
the
and
second.
second one is a duplicate. Yes.
Yeah, first
Okay.
index, second record. Yeah.
So it is deleting the second one, the first one, and it is giving the second, starting the second. Okay. So now the problem is after deleting this, my index got shuffled. Like I have deleted the as per the condition, it deleted the first index, but my index n is separate, like 0, then 2, then 3, then 4. It's changed. Okay. Then there is a problem. Correct? Yes, problem, right? Index are not now sequentially, right? I should have sequence the way it was.
Yes.
So it should be now the second index, 1. It should be 2 and it should be 3. Reshuffle, I can say. So this is the problem in a drop duplicates. Now we can overcome that. We'll see. But again, if I want to delete for a particular column, then I can say subset equals to product. Okay, that I can do that. Clean. Still I can do that. Okay, and this equals to. Equals to true. So now the data will be duplicated for your product. Okay, rather than let's run this. So now it is running for the products. Okay, so whichever the product got deleted, now 1 and 2. Because now I'm talking about the product that is duplicate. It found that this is also duplicated and this is also duplicated. Now last time it was a combination of both product and price. So this row got deleted. Now I'm talking about the product. So product in the product I have three duplicates P1, P1, P1. So the last two got deleted. It is 0, then 3, then 4. Make sense? This part is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now and still the same problem we have. The index one. It is 1, 2 got deleted and started as 3, 4. So what do you need to do for that? So I can specify one thing here that this is I think like this. Let me recall. So I think ignore index here. Ignore English equals to true. So if you say that, now if you run this again, once it is deleted, again the index will be reshuffled. Okay, it will start at 0, then 1, then 2. So you need to specify one parameter here that is called ignore index equals to true. Okay, alright, are you good?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Samir.
this will yeah, but
Yeah. First time we try to delete, like we give subset equal to product only. Not we don't mention price, right? But it take price and product. Why?
this is not suitable a question, Divya. Sorry, Vidya. When you are deleting a P1, the corresponding all the rows will be deleted, right?
Okay.
The row based, row data.
If,
You understand this one like from the cell SQL. Suppose I am saying delete from table where sales is greater than 100. So whichever row is satisfied, it will delete complete row, only sales will delete.
it's
Whenever the sales, suppose let's say sales greater than 100, I got 4 rows. So on the data, I have city, then I have a state, then I have a sales. Suppose. Okay. And I got 4 rows. So sales greater than 100, it will delete complete rows only, right? No, instead of
yes,
only delete the sales, right? That's what is
yes.
happening. Okay. And one thing I want to just, okay, this is fine. So let's comment it out. So you understand this. Now another point on the drop duplicates only. So instead of subset product, I'm just removing this. This equals to true, ignore index equals to 0. That's fine. So now if I run this, so it will just delete which the last one, right? So when there is a duplication of data, it is always deleting the last row, right? It is keeping the first row, the zeroth one, and it is reshuffling. It is deleting the this one, correct? The last one, correct? Now this is what happening, right? You're getting the point.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So, but I can keep a one parameter here as well. That is like keep equals to what is it? Last, I think. Last. Keep equals to last also I can give it. Okay. Now let's run this. I can put the ignore index equals to false. Then only I can understand this. Whichever it is deleting. Okay. Just give me a second. Now if you see what happened, which one got deleted? If I say now understand. Okay. Now not don't give this. Don't do this. Okay. In plus equals to draw duplicates. Now tell me which index got deleted from this. So the first one is the complete data frame, and now deleted. Which one is got deleted? Which index got deleted?
It's a one.
One. So it is from the two duplicates data is considering the last one, right? The last one, which is a duplicate, that is deleted. Correct. But if I say keep equals to last, single quote, sorry, then which one got deleted now?
Zero.
0. So it is keeping the last row. So if you keep the last, then what happen is whenever it is founding the multiple rows as a duplicate, it will hold the last one and it will delete the first. Okay, this is vice versa. This is by default it is false because it will always delete the last record. So these are the parameters available inside the drop duplicate. So I can specify more specific to the columns, or I can ignore index equals to 2, which is required because I need to once I delete something, I want to reshuffle and keep equals to last. So these are the 3-4 parameters we need to understand. Make sense? Are you good?
Yes, Samir. Sorry, I don't ask why that full date record deleted. I ask we just give duplicate, then it has to delete two rows, right? P1 we are having P1 rows, three columns. So in first time itself, it should be two rows deleted, right? But it compare all the rows like price and product. But we mentioned product only, right? That's my question.
On which line you have a doubt?
In first time itself, we just mentioned drop dot duplicates, so it should delete two rows, right? But it delete only one row.
Why
We
it
are
would delete
having
two rows?
three duplicates. In it check the product only, right? So it's having three products and in the
No, no,
same
hold on.
name.
Hold on.
Okay.
I think you are confused. Hold on. Okay, and now here, which is the duplicate rows?
Yeah, P1 3012. So in product in same name three rows. So it should
Ah, that
delete
is.
two rows, right? In first time itself, because we just give the product only as the duplicate key.
I'm just hold on.
Okay,
Subset
Sunny.
equals to product. Yes, yes, I'm deleting for the product. Now if I run this, interest equals to true. One second. What happened to this? Okay, let me write one. So you want df dot duplicated subset equals to my product. Okay, then why I'm not getting the in place now? Or drop duplicate. Sorry. Dot drop duplicates. Subset equals to product and in place equals to true. Yeah. This one you want, right?
Yes, Sunny.
Okay. Now let me previously also print the TF so that you can have the original one. Let's run this. Yeah, it is deleting both, right?
Yeah, before we delete one, that's my
No,
question.
no, no.
So first
No, it's
time.
never deleted. No. First time it was for the not for the subset. It is for whole. If you not give, it will delete one record only, right? Why it will delete two records?
Okay, first time also we mentioned product only, right, in subset.
No. First time I didn't give anything. Then I changed it to product.
Okay, Sunny. We don't give anything.
Okay, so this is about your like the
Yes, Sunny.
duplicate
Yeah.
value. Now let's understand one more data. That is, where is that file? Products. Open that. I have just created a couple of columns in the product, very simple data to understand the concept. So you have different products and some data are blank or missing. Okay. Some data are missing in the, because for that I don't have a such information. It is possible some data will be in the missing information. So now let's try to load this file into your Python and see how we can handle the missing data in Python. Now this is for your duplicates. Now second point we have to discuss is how the missing data. Okay, missing data. So here I have to just change your my file called products.csv. Just try to print this first. What exactly we are getting when there is a blank data in the data frame. So if you see here, I am getting NaN, NaN, NaN. So whenever there is a blank data, whenever you load the data into the pandas data frame, those are called the NA. Means not assigned. Make sense? So first thing first. Got the point? Now suppose then there is a very important function in Python library that is called, let's print it. Okay. So I say df dot is NA. So the isNF function is a very critical function or a very important function. Is like it will return true wherever it found the missing data or the not accessible item, not applicable item or none NaN, and the rest of the item it will show as a false. Okay. So this function is to get a boolean expression for wherever there is a blank true, so that I can do something with that. Okay. So if you run this now, you will see whenever there is a NaN, you see it will get true. This is true. Here also NaN, it will getting true. Here also we are getting true, so it is a blank. Here also we are getting it true. So wherever there is a NaN value or the blank value, we are getting true, and rest of the things we are getting as a false. Just to alternate that. Okay. Any questions? This is a very important function I'm saying. Is NA. Okay. Got it?
Yeah, got it. Samir, I have one question here. So if you
Go.
read the database also, the output will display as a NAN?
Yes, yes, NN. So one more method. This is to identify which is true and false. So if I want to fill something, the blank values, okay, then I have a function called df dot fill NA. I think fill NA. Yes. So this is a method. We can fill the method as NA. So if I say 0, okay, now I'm printing print my df. Okay. So now if I run this, so it is also a method. So I can do one thing. Let me try. Yes. Permanent changes. Okay. Instead of doing this, let's do one thing, guys. This is one way to do it. Anyway, it will work. Let me run this. So wherever there is a n, it is just doing 0, 0, and it is because it is a decimal value, it is giving 0 0.0, 0 0.0. Okay. So wherever there is a NaN, it is just filled up with a 0 amount. Let's see. But this is one way to do. You know that the in place equals to true. But let me try one more way, which is more convenient. I think what I will do, whatever it is doing the changes, no, I will again assign to my df. Okay. Now if I print, hopefully again, see this is also will work. So what is happening is now whatever the changes is doing the function, I am again reassigning to the data. This is also like a permanent change to the data frame also. One way to put the in place equals to true, and this is also one more way. Whatever you are doing, just assign back to the data. So that also do a changes to permanent change to the data frame as well. Okay, make sense?
Okay.
And here one problem is there. If you go to the fill NA here, when I'm saying fill n equals to 0, for the product also it is 0, and for the price also equals to 0 as well. But product 0 doesn't make any sense. Let the product be blank. I just want to do specific fill NA. I want to just fill for the price only, not for the product. Then I have an option here, like I can put a dictionary inside this. Okay, so I can put a dictionary here, and I can specify the column. So I say price. This is my key value, and I can put the value as 0. Key and value. So this is the way we can be specified which column we want to fill it with 0. Now if I run this, product will be NaN, but whereas the price will be all the zeros. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Okay, and even after, any questions?
Yes, Samir. Instead of the
Go
0,
ahead.
you can assign any value, right?
Ha, but depends upon the data type, guys. So
Yeah, yeah. See,
let's.
for example, okay, if you take it as the product, the product, right,
Hmm,
and then okay, product the NAN instead of that some text message I can assign it. That
yeah,
way, you
yeah. So yeah, let's start the product, and I can say not available or something like that. Okay, something like that. Hopefully it should work like that. You can specify.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Samir, can we do the same way like null or blank also?
It's already null. So you want to specify null here?
Yes,
Doesn't
sure.
make any sense because null is not like this version. But this will be a string actually, if I say null. Like this. There is no null directly there in pandas, like the way it is SQL. I can specify null here, but null will be a string, like a NUNL is a word for that. You can still do that. But this null and the way the null in the SQL is different. Now the null is a string, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So another way. So now what happen is, suppose you want to drop the whichever is the missing data. So I can say this is not that important, but I can so drop any. So we have a drop. We have a drop duplicate. You understand? Drop duplicate. You understand? Now the drop any. Okay. If I say df dot drop any, so whole the data will be dropped, whichever is the n. But I can more specify. I can say subset equals to my price or something. So subset equals to price. Okay, and I can assign this to df again with equals to. Now if I run this, so now you understand that like from the product I have still the NA is there. Whichever the price plus the NA that got deleted. That's why this whole got deleted. This part is deleted, and even this part got deleted. Okay, the first row and the fourth, wherever the price is NA. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
So you understand how you can handle the missing data and how you can find the duplicates data as well, and drop the duplicates and drop the missing items. Good. We're good on this. Okay. So now this is the order data. Yes. Let me go to the orders data. And so here, if you see the ninth and 10th line, right? What is this for used? You tell me. I've written something. What is this all about?
We're filtering only the furniture and technologies.
Correct.
Furniture
So I
technology.
say, yeah. How to do that? Now, DF, if I want to display that part, how I will do it.
You've got filter, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So now if I run this, so it will give you the only the furniture and the technology data. That's fine. So this one is normally this way. Another way to write this directly. Okay. Instead of writing all these things, I can do one more way as well. That is quite more inclined towards your what you called to the SQL data type. So I can say df dot query. Okay. In the query, I can say category in, you can specify here furniture and technology. Furniture and technology. This is the first condition I'm taking. And say sales is, let's say that then it goes to 66,000. Suppose. Okay, so now this is also is a possible things like df dot query. This, if you see the query now, the way you will write is almost equals to the SQL word. Right? This is the way you will write in the SQL also. Slightly change, only the list you will not write, but you can say only the bracket will change, but it is more inclined toward your SQL style, correct? And operators also will change. Here in this case, we can put a and d end. But normally when you are writing that, which is the end operator? Normally when you go with the data frame way, what is the end operator? Are you guys there with me?
Just tell me, sir. Yeah, Samir.
No, whether it's fine from your side, I'm not. I just want to others like what happened.
It's a and symbol, Sunil.
Then why you are not answering that question? Am I asking to the wall?
Yeah, I'm not sure with that word and symbol or any other. That's what I'm thinking. So it's and symbol only.
How many members do we have in the class right now? Something is missing. I'm feeling that, okay? Either it is getting heavier, three possibilities. Backlog is there where it is getting heavier, you are not able to practice and coming daily to the class blindly. Second, either I'm not able to explain you properly, what the concept is all about. And third, I don't know. What is that? Which one?
No, maybe okay. I feel like I practice is little lab. So some of the things I couldn't know the answer. Some of the things I know the answer. I'm answering.
Right, I got it. That's what I'm not saying 100% Morgan. I'm just need to be interested. See, we are working on a or we are studying in a remote session, right? Here and there, all the geography geos we are there. If I'm talking only, if I'm in a silos, right, it's not feeling good for me at least. I want that interaction at least. For whatever may could be wrong, right, whatever may be. Can you guys be more interactive towards me on the class at least?
Yeah, sure, Sam. Hereafter we will.
Yeah, what about Nidhi? I think Anita, you also there in the class?
Yes, Samir. The problem from my end is I'm having a backlog, so I'm just trying to cover it up. That's why I'm not able to answer in the present ongoing classes.
But at least from the pandas you started, there is no backlog on the pandas, right? Is there any
No.
backlog on the pandas also?
Yes, yes, it's a backlog on the
How
Pandas.
how it is?
Yeah, I just shifted to US recently. That's why the system installation, everything I was doing and started practicing it from the yesterday only, from 2 days
Oh,
only, last 2 days. That's why.
I think you're not a billionaire now. Very why? Let's try to print this. Mm, or maybe let's try that df equals to
Are
this.
you guys able to hear anything? I'm not able to hear anything.
What is that, Nidhi?
I was not able to. I got pause in between. Everything was frozen, like from that your side. So, like, kind of screen and everything. But I think now it's
No,
good.
I don't think so. Any issue from my end because everybody
Maybe it
is
was
able to
from
see.
my end because of the weather. Might be internet was like little up and down. So, but now it's good. It's good.
Okay, that's great. That's great. But here, why it is not working? The query method here. This is bad. Saying the Python keyword not very identifiable in query. Why? Is it a method of Python? One second. Let me just check. This is the things we have not used completely. Okay. No. Let's try that. NumPy has not it. No, it's the data from the dashboard. So df dot query and lastly I'm printing this one. We're saying that and 15 breath.
Samir, maybe before grade symbol we have to mention the column name or
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get this. That
okay.
is really bad. Oh, okay. Yeah. So now it will work out. Okay. So this is very important, but I would suggest that this is depend upon your team. Like where this is a very critical thing. Okay. In the sense, when you enter to a Python project where the Python is getting involved, so there will be a preferable way to handle it. So you can handle this way also, like the traditional way with the column names inside the square bracket the series way, and we can just filter the data. Few people use the query method, but that up to your team how we are handling. Suppose how it will be in a team, if everybody is a SQL background, they are coming from the Python, they will use the query method because they understand more towards the SQL. And who is working on the Python the very first, they will go with this. So it depends how you are writing the code, but there are different ways to write it. Okay, got it the point? Yes. And even one good thing we can do it here again is that we just print it out. And I'm saying let's say average underscore sales. I'm just calculating the average sales. So what I'll do, I'll say df dot my location. Then I will say take all the rows from the sales. Okay. And just give me the average. So I have a main function. Hopefully it is there. Let average sales. Let's run this. Error. What is the error? Print this one. Just give me a second, guys. Just let me check this. Without fix, what is this error is coming? Don't have a mean function here. Hmm. What is this error? Transistor united. No blanks. It's non-numeric. Let's try the sum method as well. Sum method also not working. I think it's sum is working. Yeah, sum is working. It is opposite equals to, yeah. This is my sum, I think. Yes. This is row ID. This not sales. Yeah. This is the sales. Okay. All right. The sales is getting summed up now. Okay. Now I can say I'll take that mean one. Even I can do like this also. Okay. So I say df dot query. Okay. Then I can specify in a double quote, say that sales is greater than. I want to check. I want to check this. I want to say the sales should be greater than my sum of sales. Whatever the overall sales I have. We are priced in the queries also, right? Like sales is greater than average of sales, or sales is greater than total sales overall of the department. Everything we can do that, né? So to specify this variable, I can say sales greater than. I have to specify at the rate, then this. Then it will work. Okay. We can refer to a variable inside the queries using a at the rate at. Okay. If that makes sense. Now, slightly I'm going deeper into this, into more slightly advanced things. If you want, I will go ahead. If you want to stop it, you can stop it anywhere to me. Okay. So here I'm importing the numpys as well. Numpy as So inside the NumPy library, there is a select method is there, which is very much handy to create some advanced conditional column. Okay, you can create a conditional column for the pandas data frame using the NumPy select, and you will find this code in real time. That's for 100% because pandas and NumPy are the equivalent data. So what I will do, I will create a file again, not like this. Let me take this data into one more file because this file is already a clumsy one. Let's create a new file and try and understand one thing. Okay, so I'm saying advanced conditional column underscore pandas. Okay, I'm just importing this and putting my PDF. Okay, I'm getting all the things. Let's do this. Yes, I'm getting it. Okay, now the first thing first. Okay, I want to just create a normal function where I can say whether I need to purchase the product or not. So I want to create a new column called purchase based on the condition saying that the sales is greater than 1000, then I want to purchase it. If it is less than that, I don't want to purchase it. How I will do it now? Can somebody tell me how to create a new column inside the pandas data frame? I explained you this one. At least give some brief on this one. Question is clear? Is it question is clear to everybody?
You want to create a new column?
Called purchase based on a condition. If the sales is greater than equals to 100, then I want to say purchase. If it is less than 1000, let's say, I said no, don't purchase or not purchase, whatever. This two output I need on a new column on my. Can I do that?
So it should act on every record, right? For every record, if it is of greater or less,
Correct. Correct.
we need to have a separate column indicating yes
Exactly.
or no. Okay.
Right. Right. For whatever we discussed on the pandas, possible is there in any way you can do that because it's more inclined towards the filter, right? I want to filter it. First of all, I want to understand that whether the sales is greater than 1000 or less than 1000. Correct? Now, possible somewhere like this. Anything we can possible. You can take a filter like something like that. You can do it. Possible. But how we can create a new column out of that? That is important. First of all, tell me how to create a new column in data frame. Little bit about the condition.
Using assign and df dot assign.
Sorry, come again.
We can use df dot insert or the assign
df dot assign. Assign means what?
to create a new column.
No, what is assign? I just want to ask.
Just like if we want to insert a new column, like we insert a new column, like we do the, I try like df dot insert. Sorry, I have a little bit back noise. Actually, I'm outside, so yeah, sorry for the back noise. Sorry.
df dot insert. There is no method called insert. I'm asking a very simple question, guys. Data frame is there. I loaded the file. I just want to create a new column. Static value only. That is fine. For all the rows, I want to print one data only. That is fine. But how to create a new column? My question is that.
df dot column equal to, can you give the name?
That's it, guys. Nothing else. You will get a new column called purchase with the static value of 2000. This I explain you. So if you give any new column name, just give the value. This is a new column to the data frame directly. I explained this first class, I think, or second class for the points. Anyway, so this is the column I want to create it. But now what happen is if I give 2000 across all the rows, I'm getting 2000. Okay, that I don't want. I just want to create a particular column. Okay, so by default, it is now I will mix the NumPy and your pandas both. So what the condition would be? The purchase column will understand that it will consider the sales. If it's the sales is greater than 1000, I say purchase it. If it's less than that, then I say don't purchase it. So for that, I have a function in NumPy. Now is the best time to discuss that. I can use the NumPy object, NumPy dot query. Okay, where function, then I can say my df underscore sales is, sorry, the double quotes, sorry, single quote, whatever may be. If it is greater than equals to 1000, then I will say the true condition. I'll say please purchase, else I say don't purchase. Okay, so this is the condition I can give. Now if I print this, I will get some data wherever the sales is there, don't purchase, and we can check it out. This will work. So this is a very important function called where function. Any questions up to here? I am going slightly deeper because it is required and understand. So where any problem on the where? Are you good? So NP is what? NP is
MP
what?
is numpy.
NumPy. So I'm saying it is the where function is a NumPy function methods. So I'm saying the NumPy object or the methods. Then I'm referring to the data frame or the column. I'm putting a condition here. So now it is a combination of your NumPy and the data frame. Sorry, pandas completely. Okay, we are good in this case. Are you good on this part at least?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Okay. But here, one problem is the where condition is that if I want to extend this condition, so I can say sales is greater than 1000 and 2000, then this 2000 to 3000 this, 3000 to 4000 this, something like that. Okay. If I want to do in a where, it will be more complex. Okay. It will be more conditional thing will come. This where will work whenever you have a very simple conditions like this. Straightforward. One condition, true part, false part. If that is the case, then where will be very much. But when you have a multiple condition to check, right? Then in the NumPy there is another function is called that is called the select method that I will show you now how you can work with the select. So for that, let's do that now. So what my condition should be here is that I want to do a condition. So let's take greater than 1000 or greater than equals to 1000 and less than 2000. I say it's a low sales. Between 2000 to 3000, I want to create medium sales, or then 3000 to 4000, I can say average sales, and greater than 4000, I want to say high sales. Something like that condition I want to in a pandas data frame. I want to create a new column out of it. You can do that in SQL, right? This part, what I'm discussing. You can create a new column out of this condition in SQL
Yes, by using AND operator.
using the case statement. In the case statement, you can just put a condition
Yes.
and you can create it. Okay. Now the same thing I want to create in pandas. Okay. So the first I want to create the conditions. Let's create the conditions. So CUNDN conditions. I want to create a condition of a list. Okay. So create a list of this. So I say df underscore sales. The first condition is greater than equals to 1000. Okay. And df underscore sales less than 2000. This is my first condition. Okay. This is my first condition. Then I will repeat it. 3, 4 condition. Carefully observe okay, how I am doing it. So it will be your greater than equals to 2000 and less than 3000. Then again, the third condition, it will be like greater than equals to 3000 and less than 4000. Finally, I said df underscore sales is greater than equals to 4000. Okay, so this is my a list of all the conditions. Okay, now I will create another list where I can say that is called my display. So since I have a 4 choice here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I want to create 3 choices. So if the first condition satisfies, then I will say this called as low sales. Okay. Second, if it is a range of between 2000 to 3000, then I'll say medium sales. And if it is the 3000 to 4000 range, I can say average sales. And the last one, I'll say high sales. Up to here, anybody have any questions? Please do let me know. How I am framing the conditions. Anybody have any condition, any questions here? Up to here. Now, how I can integrate? I will see.
no, I don't have any.
You have guys? Anybody? Anybody have anything here?
No, Samir.
Now I want to create a new column now. So I say df equals to sales category. This is a new column I want to create under the data frame equals to. Now I will select np dot select method. NumPy dot select. So this will take first it will take the condition. So I will give this as a list condition. Then I will take the choice or the display part. Okay, what I want to display. Then I have a choice as well. Suppose whatever the condition given, it is not satisfying with whatever the condition. Then I have a choice here called default. default equals to, let's say, I can specify something. Let's say no choice, not applicable or something. Anyway, I don't know. This part I'm not able to understand quite this. Anyway, this let's go with this two approach. I'll come to this now. I will just create this and now print df. Okay. Now if I run this advanced calculation here, and cannot form and underscore d 64 there. 1 second, huh? I just want to print the d types of everything. What did I have? Sales is float 64. Okay, maybe the float is that's what it is showing, I think. Because I don't want to do it now the random float. Okay, yeah, that's correct. So what is happening is guys, when you load this file, no, sales is treated as a float data type, and I am doing a condition based on this. So maybe point 0 will work. I just don't think. Let's try that. Okay, just give me a second because I don't want to change the data type right now because I don't want to make it as a confusion. But we have a choice to. It's not work. It will not work. Okay. So what we will do is that instead of that, I think because I need to take a separate session for to conversion of the data types on the pandas. That is very important. So that's what I'm not doing. So what this we can do is that let's take which column is integer right now. So I can take I think quantity column. Quantity don't have the data properly. It's fine. Let's take quantity. Okay. Let's try that and let it execute. Let's run this. Truth value of synthesis. Mm, just one second. I don't know what is happening. Maybe the datas are not the way I want. Yeah, might be. You can take it this like in offline way. I'll check that other data, but just try and understand this. Yeah, go,
Samir,
yeah,
condition you
good.
can put it in the square bracket.
Which one?
The condition select after the select, right? After
Uh
this,
huh.
you have to put it in the
Round bracket only.
no, not that bracket. After that, like how you putting braces. This one, how you are defining the DF, right? Like that.
Like this, you're
Yeah,
saying?
like no, no, like this. You have to put it in the condition. No,
Oh,
no, not
both the
here.
condition.
No, only condition. Just to put a bracket open and then close that one.
Oh, okay. This one, like this, you're saying?
Yeah, like that. Okay, just okay, remove. Okay, and then remove the default that one. Can you run now?
Some error is there. 1 second. Let me check that. No, it's an error. So something um, it's related to the data type actually. Non-zero something is happening on the data. Okay, it's not error for the condition, is in the sense not the syntactical error. So it is more inclines to the what data we have inside. So due to that only it is causing the issue. But anyway, I will figure it out this one. But this one I need to understand this order data first of all, why it is happening. But anyway, this is the way we can create your condition as well. So you can give a condition and you can give after that whatever the values you have. So here the first item is referring to the first condition, second, third, and fourth. So this is we can do that. And finally, when you are doing it, you can say the np.select. You can pass the condition and the display, and it will create a new column to the data frame based on these two conditions. Okay, we can do that. I will show you this tomorrow as or the next class. I'll figure it out what the order data is there. But anyway, this is the way we can do your conditional column, advanced conditional column using the pandas and the num. Okay, I'll leave it about the output, but your concept is clear, right? How we can do that?
Yes.
Are you good? Can I take one more minute to explain one more topic? It's fine.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So let's take, let's, what is the another file which I created just now? I was explaining the duplicate data. This one, right? This is product.csv, right? I want to go to the duplicates data. One second. You remember one topic, CSV? Yeah. Okay. Here the price is there. You remember what do you call it? One thing we discussed on when you are learning the base Python, the map method and the lambda function, anonymous. These two, you are aware of this
Yes, sir.
in your, in your mind. What exactly the
Yes.
map do and what is the lambda do? Everybody?
Map, it's a one-line function by for using for loop. Lambda, we are using the expression value in one line.
Right. So here, suppose I want to change the price column to something like dollar amount. I want to put it on the price. Same on the data frame, and to change the existing column with a dollar 12, dollar 56, dollar 45, and dollar 56. So I want to just do that. So that we can do in the pandas data frame using your map and your lambda both. Okay. So I will say df. I'm not creating a new column. I'm creating existing column. I want to just do the changes. df of price. I want to change the same column itself. So I'm saying df dot price equals to. So I will say df price. Hopefully P is capital. I don't know. Price. Okay. Then I can apply a map method. Map is what? It will be applied to all the rows for that particular frame, right? Correct, na? Then inside
Yes.
the map, I can specify a lambda function and I can take an x as a parameter. Okay. Then I'll say this is what? F is what?
Print
No
the
idea.
line F
F is
function.
what?
Print
F string. F string.
Yes.
F is F string. Yeah. This is all we have discussed. Now I'm displaying X in a different way. That's it. Okay. Expected. Where? Okay, double is there. Okay. So now if I print now my df, then I will get something like this. See, output. Okay. So this is a very much important function for the data frame as well. The map and the lamp. Okay. Are you good?
Yes, sir. Yes.
These are all slightly advanced part of your pandas, but it is required, very much required. Okay. Okay. So that's fine. And Monday we'll discuss about some assign method in pandas. So right now we are able to create only one column at a time, new column. So assign method is used to create the multiple columns in the pandas data frame. Okay. Then we'll discuss about the group bias, all these things in the pandas. Then we'll move to the time series of the pandas, which is very much important in pandas. Okay. All right. And I'm taking more time on this one because when I start the Databricks on the Spark side, this all things will come in handy because that is the built up on all this concept of. Okay, so you should be on a very clear. So your backlog, SQL and Python should be strong on the data engineer. Okay, okay, understand. Thank you.